Hello everyone, QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I am back today with another episode of Hustle Castle. It is event preview time today, so I am going over all the details of the new upcoming event that we have coming out soon. I expect it'll be sometime next week, and I'm going to go over everything I know about that. So first things first, before I get into that, I do want to announce the winners to last week's giveaway. I didn't do a video last week to cover this just because I couldn't come up with anything interesting to talk about. There's some other things going on, so I wasn't able to record it. I did post that on my Discord server, so be sure to check out Discord server if you want to be up to date on things when I slack off like I did here. So anyway, hopefully, actually, you did not get the rewards yet. We've been having some problems with the payouts, but I expect them to be coming soon. And this current week's payouts, we also have not received yet. So anyway, you will, if you have not gotten the rewards, which I don't think you have, you will be getting them soon. The 10 winners were Slick Rick Jones, Jai, Cripple One, Arutha, and Nagathor, Sikdak, Little Hope, Het Police, and Islamban. Congratulations, you guys will each get 500 diamonds, or you have gotten them already. This is, like I said, giveaway number 65. We just finished up giveaway number 66 this current week, and I will be starting a new giveaway on my Discord server next week, so be on the lookout for that. If you're not a member there, go ahead and click on that link in the description to go to the Discord server and join, and then just follow the directions and you'll figure out how to enter. There's a giveaway channel for Hustle Castle, and we did pass that 1,000 member 1,000 members on the Discord server, so we just passed that very quickly and blasted past it, on our way to 1,100 right now. Again, there's not a lot of discussions on Hustle Castle channels, and I'm really trying to get those going. Been a little bit of pickup lately. Hustle Castle is by far the least... I guess the second least. Shelter War and Hustle Castle don't have a lot of discussions going on. Zero City and American Dad have tons of discussions going on. And Hustle Castle, I believe, has the second amount of members. So I'm looking to get some discussions going, get some strategy and some things like that on the server. So if you would like to be part of that, make sure you join. And one last little other bit of housekeeping real quick. Down below, you see on the ticker down below, Keith Giles, Loco, Mark, many other people supporting the server and the channel here. If that's something you're interested in, you can click on the RC in the description on how to do that. Buy me coffee or be a member on the YouTube memberships. So with that out of the way, one other thing, click subscribe. If you're not already a subscriber, go ahead and do that. We're just a couple short of 3,000 members, so if you're not currently a subscriber, click that subscribe button so I can hit my 3,000, and then we'll be on our way to 4,000. All right, all of that out of the way. Let's go ahead and talk about everything I know about the upcoming event. All of this information was leaked on my Discord server, so again, another reason to join there, and that is exactly where we're going to be going. I was going to post some things and scroll through them throughout the video, but it's just going to be much easier if I go ahead and pop up the Discord server here. So I'm going to turn it on, and it is loading again. I had it loaded, so I don't know why it's having to reload. So I'm gonna have to take a moment to get back to where we're going. I apologize for that. I don't know why that disappeared. I have a lot of different servers. There's 2 QC Runners servers. There's only one that's active here. That's this top one here, the QC Runner community. So if we go down here to, I'm gonna very quickly blast through everything again. I didn't want to have all of this. There we go. There we go. So again, the event is called the Infernal Treasure Hunt. So it is another treasure hunt style event, as we can see right here in the spoiler. The fantastic news is that seems to be the event style that everybody loves. I haven't heard too many people I mean, there's complaints all the time, obviously, but it seems to be the one that everybody enjoys, and everybody enjoys grinding. And they did add it to American Dad and Zero City as well, and it's been very popular there as well. So a lot of good things to be gotten, and we're going to go over them and see what they are. So we got some images to show you, got some text and some descriptions, and we don't have a date yet, but the expectation would be probably Thursday next week, because Thursday seems to be when the events come out. Then we got the weekend up here. The iOS version and the Android version have been updated, so I mean that theoretically it can be turned on at any point. It could be turned on tomorrow. I highly doubt it, considering events don't start on the weekends. They usually start on Tuesdays or Thursdays, so it is possible, since everything's out already, this could be starting as early as Tuesday. Now that I think about it, that might be the best option. And here we go. We got another image here showing what's going to be coming. So again, before I get too far in here, I don't want to have that on there. Wonder if I can turn that off. There we go. Thanks to Professor for providing all these images and getting all this great information for us to share. And before I get too far into it, this is going to be the same thing as I do all my other preview videos. So if you don't want to have a idea of what's going to be coming up, you may not want to watch this video, because there's going to be a lot of hints and leaks about what's going to be coming for the upcoming event. So here we go. We got some worker type outfits. We got new. The reason all these are black here, they're set as spoilers, so that way if people don't want to see them, they don't click on them, they don't see them. So a lot of stuff was posted there, so they're going to be kind of hidden until I click on them. So we got different worker outfits coming here. And as we know, for these types of events, there's usually 2 that you can get for each type of worker. And there's only 2 you can get. And then one tip to do on that one is there's usually a range. I'm just going to make up a number saying, you know, this worker can get 50 to 100, and you can re-roll that one essentially. So if you turn up an outfit and its output is only 50, you can just go ahead and not accept that one. It'll pop up again, and it'll theoretically have a higher number. So that's something you want to do for strategy, because you only get 2 of them. So you want to obviously have the best output you can. So if you don't like where it shows up in the range, just wait. It'll come back again another time, assuming you're grinding a lot and getting lots of hammers and lots of options to get things. So there is another uniform coming up in a minute. We'll go ahead and take a look at that. So we got, also one other shout out here. Dent Wessam also helped a lot here too. He posted an image or 2, and then also gave us a lot of the text that we're going to be reviewing later. So thank you to both of Professor and Dent Wessam for helping get all this information for us here. So here we go. We got some weapons coming in. This is what we'll be seeing. Some pretty cool looking things for sure. And we don't have the specific names of what they're going to be, but later on there are some names. You know, we don't have them linked together, but we can probably figure out what most of those are going to be. There's that ring again. Pretty cool looking hammer. Another ring. And a crossbow, I guess. Pretty cool looking crossbow. Let me do a real quick check, make sure everything is going here. Yes, it is. All right. Alright, so we got a new artifact coming. It could be a very interesting one. I haven't read much of the text yet, so I don't know what a lot of these things are, so I'm looking forward to seeing what this information is going to be. And here we go. Here's our Mithril worker outfit from before. The Mithril workers are my favorite. They're very cool looking, so I do like that one. And here's what all the armors are going to look like. They don't really pop up a whole lot bigger, so we'll just leave them smaller like that. Looks like we got some pretty ripped people here with some 6-packs going, unlike me. All right. And what is this? Named Hero Mount Devil Cow. Oh, I guess we're going to have a new mount for our hero. I don't get any of these, but that could be interesting. What are these? Oh, we have new sets coming in here. I think we have a little bit of text coming later for at least 2 of the sets. I don't think we have all 3 of them. So, looks like we're going to have a new Archer set coming in. I don't know if it'll be a good one or not, but right now it seems like Bane is the only one that is any good, and not everybody uses it. So maybe this is going to be something that's going to be good. I do think I saw something that's going to be a mage killer, because obviously the mages pretty much dominate this game at this point. So I would expect something to change that to make things a little bit more balanced, because it's pretty much all mages and that's it. So anyway, that maybe we'll find some text on that later. All right, so we got new weather. We got blood draining from the skies here, it looks like. I think this is going to be a setup I'm going to be liking a lot. It goes with my red and black logo and setup that I have for QC Runner games. It looks like it's going to kind of fit into that. So we got red blood coming down. We got a red roof. We got red and brownish, grayish flag. Very cool looking windows. New background. We can't see much of that one there, but some pretty cool looking backgrounds. We're gonna have a lot of red going here. Cool bridge, of course. There we go. Professor telling me to go ahead and do my thing, but I was in bed, so I didn't do that. Here we go. So Dent went ahead and posted a bunch of the textures. I'm gonna pop these up big. Oh, not this first one here. Let me make sure you guys can read this. It's pretty small. I'm gonna try to. I'll just go through and read through everything. All right, so soon, very soon, a new event starts. Also interesting innovations await us. The post will be gradually supplemented. Okay, I guess they're going to be changing that. So improvements to the treasure hunt event. I guess they're going to be changing stuff. I think it's been going pretty good, but they're going to make some changes, it sounds like. Improved display of rewards in the form of hammers and loops on levels in the portal. Now, when viewing the weather, I don't know what that is. Just in general, the way that a lot of the events go when you go through the portal, you don't get a premium event item on every level. You usually get the only ones on the chests, and you don't get them on all the chests. You only get them if you're one who can go through level 80, like a lot of people can. You don't get, I don't think the chests start until level 56 or 64 or something like that. So any chest below that, it doesn't give you anything. So you need to just know that. I mean, every event we have, somebody always asks, how come I'm not getting them? And that is the reason why. All right, improved display of rewards in the form of, oh, I just read that. Now when viewing the weather award and the event purposes, and when viewing the background award and token purchases, a demo video. Okay, so we have that moving background. You usually had to click on it. It would basically refresh the screen and show you what it looks like. And it was kind of slow to load and everything. So I guess we're going to pop up a little video that makes it show you what it's going to be and theoretically be a little bit quicker, more efficient. We'll see. In the event rating interface, it's now possible to call up an explanatory hint on how the rating works. Okay, we have that one. New features in the game. All right, fixed a bug when moving a squad from a point to point in Clan Wars. The clan buff began to display. All right, I haven't noticed that one, but I'm sure those of you that have will be happy to know that's fixed. Several improvements to the expedition interface. I haven't been doing that because my clan doesn't really do them. The power of some runes for level 90 to 100 has been increased due to a slight rebalancing of these runes. Ooh, okay. I guess that means some of the runes have been rebalanced. That's interesting. Sorting in the residential area in the clan territory has been fixed. Now the sequence is as follows. You, head, deputy head, warlords, officers, soldiers. Arena changes. This is interesting. I read this before. I think a lot of people will be happy about this, but we'll see. Now, at all levels in the throne hall, the number of participants in the arena tournament is 10. Because for those of you that don't know, I believe it's like TR8 and below, you get 15 people, and then above that is 10. And it looks like it's going 10 for everybody, which makes things a whole lot easier and quicker and less painful to get through the arena matches. This change is aimed at reducing the time of selection of participants and is the first change as part of the redefinement of the matchmaking system. So once again, they're trying to reset the matchmaking system. There's a lot of people that are unhappy with it. Me personally, my 16 million squad goes against 21, 22, 23 million squads all the time. I have a fairly solid squad that can do okay in there. Not fantastic, but okay. So there's going to be some rebalancing. I don't know if that's going to help me or if it's going to hurt me. And if it's based on power, my 16 million might be facing other people that are just as strong or stronger than me, so I might have a harder time. Who knows? All the rebalancing always makes people unhappy. It's going to make some people happy. It's going to make other people unhappy. It doesn't matter what they do. It's always going to happen. So just expect things to be different. In future updates, we plan to improve the system and be sure to tell you about more. So more is coming on that one. Set ability changes. The ability of some sets have been changed. With these changes, we hope to improve the balance and bring new possibilities to the game. You can find more details in the community. That could be scary for some. Again, the game, I mean, me personally, the game is kind of stagnated and there's not a whole lot going on. I mean, you build what the top people are doing and then that's it. And you do good and then something else comes out that's better. And it's gotten a little bit boring, to be honest with you. So it sounds like some of these changes are going to be made in hopes of gaining some interest again. So that side of things is going to go away. But with that, some people will be very upset because things that are working are no longer going to be working. So it sounds like there's going to be some big changes. Some of the stuff I'm running right now that I'm happy about, it sounds like probably is not going to work anymore, but we don't know what those details are yet. So we will see. New Sharpie set for magicians in the clan shop. Sharpie is a master of fighting magicians and other charlatans. Sharper's best friend, is it Sharpie or Sharper? Sharper's best friend is in this confrontation is the sphere. All right, so this is the one I was talking about, but it's going to be one you're only going to get from the clan chests, it sounds like. Didn't I read that? In the clan shop? So that seems to be where the best sets are, and I don't have any of those. All my clan coins go to helping the clan, so I haven't spent any of them on anything, but maybe it's time to start getting some of that. So this will be one of the ways to combat, people that run all mages, plus some of the balance changes, I guess. All right, so that is going to be the changes going through. As you can see, we got a lot of text here, so I'm going to pop these up. Hopefully, let me pop one up here. Make sure you guys can actually read it on the screen. A little small, but I think it's probably okay. So now we got some descriptions of what those amulets and gear are going to be. So we have the Amulet Herald of the Apocalypse. Once in a while when an enemy mage uses a weapon, it increases the current cooldown. I'm never a fan of that one, but that could be good. Unit Artifact Light and Darkness, triggered at the start of the battle. Okay. Unique Artifact. Oh, can't read. So this could be the sun artifact that we saw, considering it says light and dark. At the start of a battle, without a rune, initially the artifact works in the night form, strengthening the attacking abilities of the unit. All allies receive a damage modifier and a crit modifier. Further, the night form smoothly turns into the day form, which increases the survivability of the unit. All allies receive total reduction to magic and physical armor. Interesting. So it's going to have multiple ways of helping you. It'll be interesting to see how that actually happens. And if you have the transformation rune on it, initially the artifact works in the night form versus initially, okay, that's what it said before. Without a rune, initially the artifact works in night. Okay, so that's the same. And I lost my spot. There we go. Enhancing the attacking ability of the squad. All allies receive a modifier, crit modifier, as well as heal from the damage dealt in the form of healing. Okay. Further, the night form smoothly turns. Yeah. We're increasing survivability. Yes. And the magic and physical armor, as well as another reduction. So it'll be better and dodge. Okay. That sounds like that could be one we could start using. That'd be nice. All right. The crossbow, Horror of the Fallen. We saw that one. When attacking has a percentage chance it can fire additional arrows at random enemies that inflict a damage reduction, attack damage to set the target on fire, ignite the target for a short period of time, dealing damage over time. Has potential to be good. We'll see. I mean, there's already a lot of good bows and crossbows in the game, so we'll see if this is going to be one that's going to be a meta type crossbow. The Evil Samaritan Shotgun. No rune. When dealing damage, summons an indestructible turret. This is what all of our shotguns do. Each shot damage dealt by the turret master increases the turret's damage, stacking 2 times. The turret dies if the owner dies. All right, and if you have a rune on it, turret add a damage modifier to itself by the magic power of the enemy mage with the highest magic power. Favorite target is magicians. Okay, that's hard to read with all the modifier, text in there, but I think that's going to be the general idea of this event, is going to be mage killers. So we'll see if that's going to be one to start using. All right, so we have the rune on there. When dealing damage, summons an indestructible turret that has a certain damage per second. Each shot damage dealt by the turret master increases the turret damage by a modifier. The master damage, the turret dies if they die. So it looks like it stacks 3 times. Damage modifier 3, so it's just going to be bigger numbers the way it looks. Oops, sorry, shake the camera there. Add damage modifier, also attacks mages. All right, so let's go to the next one. The Destiny Weaver Robe. Once in a while uses bodies on the battlefield to create a shield for self-blocking damage taken. If dead enemy was selected, it cannot be revived. Ooh, that could be interesting. Very, very interesting. So you're just going to pick up somebody and they're going to become a human shield. That'll be fun to watch, if anything. With the rune, once in a while uses bodies on the battlefield to create a shield for itself, blocking damage. If a dead enemy is selected, it cannot be revived. We saw that. With the resurrection band is in effect, this dead foe deals damage every second in a large radius around it. Wow, that seems huge. That seems like a definite must use. So basically you're going to have an extra shield, plus that shield will become a damage dealer. Very nice. The Horror of the Fallen outfit. Once every time creates a bolt of lightning on a random enemy that hits enemies in a small radius. Lightning does magic damage, stuns for a short time. The effect lasts for a certain amount of time. If you have a rune, strikes enemies, damage, stuns. The effect lasts. Additionally, enemies take more damage for a certain amount of time. Okay, hard to read that one, but just extra damage on that one. Okay, that was a Horror of the Fallen, so that takes us down here to the Demon Cleaver Sword. Super fast. Ooh, a super fast sword. We haven't seen that before, so I suspect that means that the sword will work like daggers, and that means it procs once, or it fires every half a second, so twice a second you'll get the sword working. The attack speed of this weapon has been significantly increased. We first saw this with the rapid fire crossbow, which was a very much a meta weapon for a very long time. It still is very good. It's no longer the top, but it seems like the Demon Cleaver sword could be. And I wonder if it's like the one in American Dad, because they have something like that in American Dad. But I don't think it has a super fast on there, though. All right, so you're not going to tell us much about that, apparently. So we have the Weaver of Destiny Scepter. Once every time, chains down a nearby enemy, preventing them from moving and inflicting damage. When a cell spawns, whatever that means, all enemies within a small radius take damage and stun for a short time. Nice. And with a rune, preventing from moving. When a cage spawns, maybe that first one meant cage. I guess this causes a cage. I don't know. It's interesting. We got some unknown text on there. So when a cage spawns, all enemies in a large radius from it take damage and stun. All right, whatever that means. Could be interesting. Demon Slasher Plate can copy the heal of the healing receiving the enemy. We don't have much text on that. It's hard to read, but that could be interesting as well. Oh, here we go. We got a better description here. The Demon Slasher Plate. It has a chance to copy the heal of the healing received by the enemy. With a rune, can copy that heal, and additional from the healing of the target will return to it in the form of damage, and the person that you copy from is going to take damage from healing. That seems to be a common thing going through these days. All right, we got 2 more to go, and this is information about the new sets. This is, like I said, I quick looked at this, and we only have 2 of them listed here. So there's a third one that we don't have the information on. We don't know the name of this one. This one has an orb for a weapon, apparently. If you have 2 of 6, once every time, that's not the right text. Once in a while or something, disarms a random enemy and deals damage. Okay, and if you have 4 of 6, it'll throw an enchanted card at the enemy mage with the highest magic power. The card deals damage and reduces magic armor, increases the current ability cooldown, and can increase weapon cooldown. So again, this is going to be another thing. It's going to be a support mage that's going to basically cause other mages not to be very good. And if you have the full 6 of 6 set, once in a while reduces magic power of all enemy mages. That sounds like that could be a huge buff to your squad. Through a certain amount of time, magic power is replenished and deals a total of reduced magic power as damage to the enemy mage with the highest magic power. A portion of that damage equal to a modifier from the damage to the main target is also dealt in a small radius. The damage of this ability to the main target cannot be blocked by invulnerable shields and even magical astral. Wow. So if you're an astral, you still get smashed. And the enemy who died cannot be resurrected. Wow, that sounds like a very, very big one. So again, since it being so good, maybe this is one you get from the clan store. But that sounds like one I might want to read. I might want to build. All right, we have Van Helsing set. Once in a while, sings one of his songs. All enemies' outgoing damage is reduced, and their armor is reduced. Increases the damage dealt by all allies. Next attack. Okay. 4 of 6. Shield on all allies. Heals on all allies. 6 of 6. Deals magic damage to all enemies. Once in a while, Hellsong masterly plays all of his songs at once. The effect of the song enhances lasts for a certain amount of time. The outgoing damage of the opponent is reduced, and their armor is reduced. Increases outgoing damage of all allies. Imposes a shield on all allies, heals all allies, and deals damage to all enemies. Wow. These are some interesting sets coming on, and again, a lot of it's making you stronger and making the enemy mages weaker. That seems to be what the general consensus is going to be here. So that is actually all the information I have about this new and upcoming event. Let's go ahead and log back in here. Yeah, so it looks like it'll be a fun one. I'll quickly go over. Unfortunately, I should have left that up. I was going to I'll just discuss it, talk about the specifics of the event and how to play it for those that haven't seen it before. But it should be the same event style. Even they said they're going to be improving a couple things. One interesting thing here, I was thinking about changing my Palamage to a Darkula and Paladin, not Paladin. I'm getting my games mixed up because we have this set also in Zero City. Where are you? I don't even know where anybody is anymore. Here. Very slow. It is Paladin. So I got 4 of 6, and then I'm running Oracle. So I was thinking about doing Darkula here, which a lot of people are doing, but with Mage is probably not going to be quite as strong moving forward, and a lot of things being tweaked, it sounds like. I don't know if that's going to be even worth $10 to get that, because the Darkula that I'm running right now, I might not want to be running anymore. So that'll be interesting. I had 12 hours to make a decision on that one. Anyway, so this event, for those of you that haven't done it before, you basically get a board, and it's probably like an 8x8 board, something like that, and you get hammers just by going through all aspects of the game and doing things. And then if you buy the premium, you can also get and use magnifying glasses, which kind of give you a hint at what's going to be underneath a specific area before you smash it, so you're not wasting a hammer, and see if it's something you want. And then you can't clear a board until you get some premium item tied to the event. Once you do, you can refresh the board and start again. And then once you clear a certain number of boards, you get some chests to get some stuff, and that's usually, I think, 10, and then you'll get the artifact. So more than likely everybody who's grinding and playing, they're going to get that artifact, that day and night artifact. And the further you go, the more chests you get. And then there's also, every time you smash and use a hammer, you get there's a counter that gets incremented, and every time you hit 30, you get a premium chest, and in those premium chests is where you get those premium armors and the premium weapons and stuff that we're looking at. So not everybody gets those, but as long as you're grinding a lot and playing a lot, you're gonna have a good chance of getting a lot of them. And then when you get the specific uniforms for your workers, a lot of those come just by showing up on your board. So it's a fun event. It just gives you lots of play and lots of things to do, again, like always, just by playing and doing the normal workaround, and I mean just playing the game as you do. So my favorite by far. And as I've heard from a lot of other people, it seems like a lot of other people enjoy it as well. So I think I will wrap it there. So that is what's coming. Again, don't know when. Probably early next week. More than likely Tuesday or Thursday. That seems to be the time when the events usually start. And I'm looking forward to it. And I will be back to making videos on Hustle Castle again more often. Just took a little bit of a break as I was waiting for things to kind of come back. Another event to come back, and things to get a little bit more interesting. So, and for me, this will certainly do it. So I will certainly be back once the events get going again. So thanks everybody for watching. Good luck when this event comes out. Good luck with your grinding, and I will be catching up with everybody soon. This has been QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I will talk to you later. See ya.